Hello, welcome back to my Christmas series, Christmas and Winter series of nail designs. Today I am going to be using these new pearl cat eye seashell gels from the Sundara Christmas box that I unboxed a few videos ago. I'll leave that unboxing in the description box because a little birdie told me that they are going to be starting to put these back out and start promoting them again on December the 1st. They stopped the sales, but now they're going to have them come back out. But I'm going to show y'all 5 ways to do snowflakes. I'm going to be using the nail stickers that came in that box. I'm going to be using this stamping plate from Clear Jelly Stamper. I am going to be using not these decals. I decided to do foils instead, so I'm not going to be using those, but I decided that after. I'm going to be showing you how to chrome a stamp. So I'm going to be using the chrome powder, and then I'm going to be using Sticky Bandits, which is a gorgeous silver iridescent powder. Now you can sugar with this. It's really hard to see it on camera, but it's really super pretty. It's so holographic. It's way prettier in person. But these are the 5 ways that I'm going to show you how to do a snowflake. First, I'm going to start with getting just the base color on my nails, and I'm going to show y'all how to do the pearl swirl, as I like to call it. But before we even begin, I've got to show y'all this amazing triple bottle holder in this gorgeous color. If you have not checked out Liquid Layers, you totally should. They had a mini soft opening on Black Friday, and if you have not checked them out yet, please do so. I have the link in the description box. I have a discount code for you. It's Erika15 if you would like to check out Liquid Layers. And the hand rest is my favorite thing outside of the bottle holder. I am obsessed. But I went ahead and put a gel base on, and now we're going to get into these colors. There are 5 of them. I think this one is my top favorite. This blue is gorgeous, and y'all already know I'm obsessed with that swirling. I just cannot help myself when it comes to the gels like this. I have got to do it. It's just something in me. So we're going to lay down the base color first, and I want y'all to see that these are 1 coat coverage. I have the Sundara Going Baddie non-sticky builder gel on my nails now. Actually, it's not Going Baddie. What color is it? Let me see. It's called Little Baddie. I knew it was something Baddie. Little Baddie. I have it on my nails now, which is a black holographic non-sticky builder gel. And you'll see that all of these colors just take 1 coat to cover up that black. And I love the color even before I bring the zhuzh out, as Miss Jo says, even before all the magneticness starts happening. I had to turn my flash on for this. Y'all just were living in the not dark because my lamp, I'm getting a better one. But right now, this is where we're at. So the flash is on because I needed y'all to see what this looks like when I pull it out, pull the cat eye effect out. Look at that. It is so pretty. And I kind of just wanted to just pull out the color enough to just get a nice shift when I turn my hand out. I wasn't looking to make any shapes or do anything with it. So that's just what I do on all of the nails. This one, I tried to go in order, and I'm actually still wearing them now when I do the voiceover. So I'm looking at them as I'm doing the voiceover. This purple, it has a pull of like an orange, like a pinky orange underneath when you pull out the color. And you can see that in the sparkle of it itself. Now on the lids, they aren't cat-eyed or anything. They're just the color of the polish itself, but they are so gorgeous. I showed the cat eye feature in my video as well. I showed the swatch I showed in the beginning. I showed that on my video as well. So if you want to get a better look at just the swatches with the cat eye pulled out and the swirl effect, if you just want to look at that, then I would suggest checking out that video just to see how they worked at the end. But now I'm just going to show you how to do the whole process of it. So right now I'm just laying, excuse me, my voice is going crazy. I'm just laying down 1 layer and I'm just pulling out the zhuzh with my magnet. I'm just using a simple round magnet, a skinny one, and just look at how cool that is. I used to not be really into the cat eye polishes or the reflective polishes or anything because, I mean, it just wasn't really my thing. But since I've been playing with the cat eyes more, and then Sundara came out with these like pearl gels that I already love, and then made them a cat eye, the effect with the swirl on them is just like so cool that now I just cannot help myself. This color right here is probably my second favorite color after the blue. The color is like this maroon pink color, and then it pulls an orange, almost similar to the color on the ring finger. But like y'all are seeing, these are only one coat coverage. Like I could have just done the one coat of these and just rocked with that. But I mean, I usually do 2 coats of gel polish on this kind of polish because I always end up most of the time swirling it just because I like to do that. And I swirled the second layer, not the first, just because I want to get that base color down. So I am going to be playing with the blue one and doing like a winter scene type thing very soon. I have an idea in mind that I want to see if will work, but I don't want to be saying my idea right now because I might not do it. So I may come up with something really cool for that. But like watch the magnetic come out. Watch. It's so cool. I really enjoy watching it on camera back. It was really fun when I was playing with doing them as well. I just really wanted to show the shift for y'all, and then the effect that it has at the end. I do put a video in here as well because it's really hard to see a cat eye in just like a still picture or the swirl design in like a still picture. So I do end up putting a little video in at the end of me going outside with the nails in the sun with the finished product. So if you stay till the end, you can get to see that. Or if you just want to scroll all the way to the end, you can take a look at it and then come back and watch. This color is a super beautiful, like pinky purple color, and then it brings out the most beautiful pink when the magneticness happens. I don't know what to call it. When the cat eye effect happens, when the magnetic pieces come up in the gel or whatever. But y'all know what I mean. So I'm just doing the one layer on all of them, and I like to make sure that I get this one pretty smooth, even though I'm going to be doing the swirl effect on top, which is super messy and super easy to do. I like to make the base layer really nice and flat and smooth just because it just gives a good base layer for doing the swirling on top. And I'm sorry if y'all can hear my kids. They just finished lunch and they're in the back room playing before nap time so I can get this voiceover in, and then I'm going to put them down for nap. So they're going to get really loud because they just got some energy with the food fuel. But look at this color. They're all just so pretty. And I don't think they're going to be releasing the main line. I don't think so. Or maybe not yet. Maybe in the future they will. But I do know that they said that they're exclusive to the box for now. So if y'all want these colors, I would suggest even just getting the small box. It's not going to have all of them, but it's going to have a couple of them. I think maybe 2 of them. I would say 2 to 3 is a safe number that would come in there, but I would have to double check with them. But they may be releasing them later, and you don't get to choose. That's the thing with the mystery box. You wouldn't get to choose the color. So if you just know you want all of them, I would just go with the big, large mystery box. It's totally worth it. I mean, if you haven't seen my video, like I keep saying, you should just go check it out because that box is probably one of the best fully packed mystery boxes that I have seen in a while. They are really generous with their mystery boxes, and I love it. So make sure you check them out, the mystery boxes, because they're always amazing. Heidi always does a good job packing them. Heather just has the best ideas for stuff to put inside. They just make the best team with these boxes. So, I mean, if y'all haven't grabbed a mystery box from them before, this is my second mystery box from them, and I can tell y'all that their mystery boxes are very generous because I've received mystery boxes from other companies and they put like the cheap dollar store stuff or useless stuff in there. That does not happen at Sundara. It does not. So just take my word for it. It's awesome. And not just because I rep them. I rep them because I love them. I don't love them because I rep them. A lot of people get that confused. I will not represent a company or use products or show stuff and tell y'all I love it if I don't, because that's just not who I am. Even when it comes to PR, I will not put it on my channel if I don't love it. Even when it comes to the press-on videos, even if I don't get to put them on, like my last video, one of my last videos, the press-ons were too small, but they were still amazing quality, and they're still really good. A couple of the sizes fit different nails, so I may just pull a couple of nails off the press-on thing and just mix up the set just so that I can wear them, and make other nails myself and just use those as accents. But I love everything that I put on my channel. I do. And if I don't like something, I am honest about it if I use it in a video. So, back to the polishes. Now it is time to swirl everything. So, I fully cured my hand I was flash curing in between colors, and then I full cured at the end for 30 seconds just to give everything a nice little zap at the end. And now I'm going to make sure that the polish covers the entire nail so that when I go to swirl everything just swirls really nicely, and I haven't missed any spots or anything like that. Like, I want the polish to cover fully. So I just go ahead and make sure the edges are cleaned up, and then I go in with my dotting tool, which is my favorite thing to swirl with, and I just literally draw swirl designs like your baby could do this. Like, just swirl all over the nail. There are so many different designs you can do, but I've just been obsessed with the look of this because the way that it shifts the polish, it looks almost like a satin sheet wrinkled up, and I just like the look. And then after I've swirled it, I like to go back and then do it twice, pretty much, like bring the zhuzh out and then go back and swirl it again and then do it one more quick time. But y'all can see the dimension that it gives and the cat eye effect and everything. I just feel like it is so fun. And I'm curing in between each nail, y'all. I'm not showing you that because it's just like redundant, and I really wanted to just show y'all the swirl because I think this is really awesome. So I'm not going to show y'all me curing everything, but just know that I am curing between each nail, because what you want to do when you pull out a cat eye is you want to make sure that you are curing it, because if you don't, the magnetic pieces will settle and you'll lose your design. So if you really like a design that you make with a cat eye, just go ahead and flash cure even for just 5 seconds just to hold it in place. Just put it in your lamp for 5 to 8 seconds, which is what I'm doing with these, and then just kind of freeze it where it's at so you can have your design. Also, with every nail, I am putting that layer of polish before I'm starting the swirl, so I'm not just swirling the color that was in there. I'm doing everything like I did the pinky that I showed y'all in the beginning, but I just felt like applying the polish and then swirling, it was just kind of like redundancy, and I just try not to do that to y'all because I wouldn't want to watch it either. So I swirl, and then I pull some of the magnetic to the top so you guys can see it. And then I just go back and I swirl a little bit. And sometimes, like with this middle finger, you might get bubbles. Just go back through with the dotting tool and just kind of like put the dotting tool through them and just kind of like pop them. And then pull a little bit of the cat eye out and then do it again. But also remember that when you put the base coat on and then the top coat on, everything will level out. So don't worry about any dips or divots or indentations, because the base coat will level it out, and that's kind of what gives it the dimension as well. You just make your swirls. They'll look beautiful. Do not even worry about it. And then put your base coat on and put your top coat on and you're good to go, I promise. And I also show y'all before I do my designs, some of my designs require a matte base. So y'all will even get to see some of the colors matted in just a minute after we finish the swirling. So that's really all I do when I do the swirling. I just think it's so fun. It's such an easy design. You can use it as a base for your nail art, which is what we're going to do today. You can leave it plain, which I've done before in many sets that I've done. I just really think this is a super easy, cute design. It's not hard to do at all, and the turnout is really cute. And it also doesn't even take long to do. If you can paint your nails and use a pencil, then you can totally do this, which everybody can do, right? Everybody can paint their nails. That's why we're doing our nails. Everybody can paint their nails. So this thumb, I did not give it enough recognition when we were doing it initially because I was talking about being honest and stuff. But this pink has a silver cat eye underneath, and it is perfect for those velvet nails, velvet cat eye things that everybody was doing for a while. Velvet cat eye with a swirl. Yes, I'm here for that color. I don't usually even like pink, but that color is going to make it into a pink Christmas. I'm going to use all of them separate, but I just could not use all of them. So here's what they look like before the gel base coat. And they look a little rough. Yes, they do, but they'll be all right. So I went ahead and I put the base coat on, and I put the matte top coat on. But I forgot to record the matte top coat putting on because that's also redundant as the base coat. So I just recorded putting this color on, which is the outshine. And this is my nail for the stamping, the base for the stamped nail that I'm going to do. So here is how that is all looking. And look at how good that looks matte. That even looks gorgeous matte. But I just wanted to show y'all a quick matte and glossy, and the thumb is also matte. So on the pinky, we are going to do stamping. I am going to use the bigger stamping design. Yeah, always shake your polishes. I always shake my polishes before I use them, just in case. I'm going to use the multi snowflake stamp design in that corner over there, just because I feel like that was just an easy design to show y'all. It's lots of snowflakes. I've been doing a ton of snowflakes, so I promise I'm gonna get off the snowflakes. But I just love snowflakes. It's not winter yet, but it's coming, and I like snowflakes. So I'm just gonna do a lot of them. But I wanted to do them different. And I wanted to show you how to do different snowflakes, or different ways to do them, so you can use all of your art stuff this winter. So this one I'm just going to stamp. I'm not going to do anything fancy, fun, cool. I'm literally just going to put the stamp on the nail. And that was my first time picking that stamp up. Put the polish on, swipe it off, pick it up, and put it on the nail. Now with the outshine, I didn't have to hurry, but if you're doing it just regular, not on a sticky base or anything, you want to pick up the pace. Like sometimes I'll stamp on activated nails only, but you want to pick up the pace if you're doing it on a not sticky base. And right now I'm just using an angled brush and some acetone, and I'm just cleaning up the white off my cuticle line and just sharpening up the edges, because sometimes the stamp will hang off the edges, a little bit of the polish will. So I'm just literally cleaning that up off the edges of the nail, cleaning up the free edge, cleaning up my cuticle line, and then that's it. Like I know I could put liquid latex on, but I'm not allergic to acetone, and I clean it up right away, so I'm not too worried about the stamping polish getting on my nails or getting on my skin. But totally use liquid latex. You can totally use one of the stickers, the latex stickers, but I did not. So we're just going to let that dry while we move on to these stickers. So now I went to pick up I think this sticker was the one I went to pick up. And, I put that one on. I skipped the first one. So I picked up a first sticker, and I was just like, nah, I got too much of the stuff from the bottom of my tweezers on it. So this is the second sticker that I picked up, and I literally just pick up the sticker. It's on a matte base, like I talked about in a previous video. Sticker decals work best if you apply them over a matte top coat, and then put a matte top coat on top to seal them in better. Because if you just put them on a glossy top, sometimes it will not work right. Oh no, see, that's the one I messed up. I got all the stuff from the bottom of my tweezers, because these are not my decal tweezers. They are, but they're a lot of tweezers. I need to get some just for decals or just for stickers, because all that was on the bottom of the tweezers stuck to my sticker. And so with it being clear, it was going to look cloudy and weird, and I did not want that. So I put the sticker back and just picked a new one. Also, it is super easy to get your stuff to cascade off the side. Either cut it or just let it hang over like I'm doing now, and then just file it at the end whenever you're finished putting everything on the nail. You don't have to make everything 100% stay on the nail itself. Like if a decal is hanging over, just cut it. Or if a sticker is hanging off, just cut it or file it. You don't have to use the entire thing just because that's what the picture was. You can repurpose them as well. And I do know that a lot of people do the half snowflake thing. They do a super large snowflake and it's just half the snowflake. You can do that with decals and stuff. Just cut them in half and put them on the nail, and then just put a piece of striping tape down there. So it can do that, or you can just bump it up all the way to the edge of your nail. But I'm going to be doing that in future videos for you guys. I have lots of plans to show y'all, lots of fun, easy designs. I am going to throw a couple of hard ones in there just because I've been practicing with them and I just want y'all to see them. But I'm keeping this beginner friendly until next year. Next year, we're going to step it up and we're going to do level 2, which is going to be a little bit harder, and I'm going to be practicing all year. So I'll be ready. Next, we're finished with the sticker one. Now I'm going to do the sugared one. Now, I did not, no, I wasn't sure if I was going to leave it glossy or if I was going to make it glossy or leave it matte, but that's why I did the matte first, because I don't like sugar nails per se. It's not really my forte. I don't like the way they feel, as I've mentioned before. I just not my thing. So when I do a sugar nail itself, I will still encapsulate it with gel base and gel top coat just because I don't like the feeling of it. But I mean, I ultimately could draw it in the color, but I just draw it in clear or in white. This is just top coat, so I could have left it plain like this. Because this is gel top coat, which will be cured after I'm done with it. And then when I pour the I don't know what I'm trying to say, pour the dip powder on top of it, it will be fully cured and ready to go, and I could just leave it if I wanted to. But the base was matte, and I didn't want to leave that base matte after I got to doing the rest of the nails and they were all glossy, so I ended up just putting a gel base and top coat over it. Now I am just curing, I'm not curing, I'm grabbing a cupcake liner because it was the closest thing to me. And I'm just pouring the powder over, it had a dog hair in it, but I'm just pouring the powder over the wet gel top coat and making sure that I cover all of the areas of the top coat and everything soaks in. And then I will be curing it in my lamp for a full 30 seconds. And then I just brush off the excess powder, and look what you have. You have a snowflake, that easy. So that is a sugar. So we have a stamped, we have a sticker decal, and we have a sugared snowflake. Now I'm going to show y'all how to do a foil transfer snowflake. It is literally the same thing as a sugared snowflake, except you're going to use foil glue. Now with foil glue, what I do is I put the foil glue out like I do my top coat. I do everything the same, but I already cleaned off the top coat. And then with the foil glue, I like to make my dots a little bit thicker than I would, or put a little bit more gel than I would if I was just using top coat, just because I really want the foil to grab that, the polish to grab that foil off. And I want a clean, full, nice pull off of that foil. Because I know a lot of people have a hard time with foils, and I'm one of those people, or I used to be, but I have found that perfect way to do the foils, and I will be doing some full foil nails coming up because I do know that a lot of people struggle with them, and I'm just going to throw it in my series for y'all. And I'm going to do some cool design on top, but for now, I just did a 4-point star or 4-point snowflake for y'all. I did a different one. It's like a baby version of the one I did on my middle finger, but I did the same thing, just put 1 dot in the center and 4 dots around, and I just pulled the lines through and put a couple of extra dots just to look like extra little snowflakes, clean up any excess that gets on the skin, and I cured it in my lamp for 2 minutes. That is the key for me, is curing the foil gel for 2 minutes, and then everything I put on, every foil I do, like whether it be a single foil image or a full foil nail, 2 minutes, and I get a perfect foil nail every time. So here's how easy it was to just do something different. I know y'all have foils sitting around. I know y'all got stuff y'all want to use. And look at how easy that was. It was super easy to do. Now you can use foils different ways, which I'll cover later as well, but that's just super easy. So we've stamped, stickers, sugared, foiled. Now it is time to show y'all how to chrome a stamp design. So I'm using sticky stamping polish, and I'm using the same plate that I used on my pinky, and I just pick up the design and I put it on my nail. So this is sticky stamping polish, so you can chrome this one. You can use flakes, like chameleon flakes and stuff like that to do this. You can use like any kind of chrome powder, chrome sugar, anything like that. But for me, I'm just using the holographic chrome powder. And all you do is you just rub it in like you would regular chrome. You don't have to cure it or anything. So you just rub the powder onto the design and it chromes the design. But I put a matte base underneath, so the chrome is not sticking to the pink that is underneath. It is only going to stick to where the stamp was or is currently on the nail. It will only stick to the parts where I stamped the black design. And they will all be this nice hollow chrome, which I think is super cool. I know using a silver chrome over a black nail design is super gorgeous. You can even use any color you want and do this design, which I thought was super cool. But I decided to just use holographic because that's just what I wanted to use. So 5 designs done. I know they don't really match each other or whatever, and it's not really a cohesive set, but this video was just to show y'all how to do the swirl, how to pull out the cat eye, and then how to do 5 different types of snowflakes. Not different designs, but 5 different types. So we've done a stamped, regular stamped with nothing on it, a sticker, a sugared, a foiled, and then a stamped with a chromed stamp one. So here's the end result. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed showing all the different ways you can use the products that you already have in different ways. I really hope that y'all are also enjoying my Christmas series. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below of what you think of this set. And I look forward to seeing y'all on my next set. It should be posting tomorrow, so check it out and let me know what you think. Have a great rest of your day, and thank y'all for spending some of your day today with me.